Hard to believe, but it is the last day of Idaho Gives. We've been covering this 4-day event to raise money and awareness for the nonprofits right here in the Treasure Valley. And we want to showcase some of the incredible ones here in our community. They're all incredible, but we want to showcase what we can while we have the time.
Hector has been out in the Lusk district in Boise for about 2 hours now, getting to know some of the nonprofits and what they are all about. Right. Hector, who are you talking to right now?
Well, right now I have two guests, but we're going to start with Devin McComas with the Boise Bicycle Project. How are you doing this morning?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
So just give us a little bit about what, the Boise Bicycle Project does and just kind of what, Idaho Give impacts in terms of your guys' organization.
Sure. So we're a nonprofit bicycle co-op that promotes the personal, social, and environmental aspects of cycling. What that really means is that we provide accessible repairs and bicycles to the community of Boise. We think everyone should have access to sustainable transportation. So that means that we can provide upwards of 1,200 bicycles a year for free into our community, as well as accessible repair. And so for Idaho Gives, it's an incredible chance for us to talk about the impact we make in our community, and as well as to fundraise for programming that we know could make a huge impact. So this year we're out here fundraising. We're hoping to enhance our advocacy programming, making sure that streets are safe for all users, and also to expand programming for incarcerated women and teens, where they can gain vocational skills as bicycle mechanics in our community.
So I know that you guys, repair and help a lot of people with some of these bikes. So where does this money go to when it comes to, helping with whether it's repairs or bike giveaways and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it helps to fund our outreach programming, which can look like free repairs in the community. We will run at least 1,000 free bicycle repairs in the community this year, upwards of 50 stops. Some of those stops are with nonprofit partners like Catch. Some of those stops are at elementary schools or apartment complexes. It also helps us give away 1,200 bicycles to kids, to teens in need, to adults in need, as well as to provide empowering educational programming to our community.
And then I heard you mention Catch. I know that you guys are partnering up with Catch, so can you speak to me a little bit about that partnership?
Sure. So we're super excited to partner with Catch. Every other week we pop up at their facility and we provide repair access to people experiencing homelessness. We know that those bicycles are life-changing, sustainable transportation for the community we serve, and we're excited to empower the work that they do.
And then speaking of Catch, we actually have Stephanie Day with Catch. So can you speak to us a little bit about the partnership and kind of what you guys do as an organization?
Yeah, so we are an organization that's a local grassroots nonprofit that is working on ending homelessness in the Treasure Valley. And we've partnered with BBP for several years now. We actually had a staff member who was a member of BBP that really built this connection. And it's mostly volunteer driven from BBP, but we kind of put the word out to let everybody know as our street outreach team goes out and talks to folks who are unsheltered, disconnected from resources. We let them know that the bike workshops are happening, and then we host the space that folks can come bring their bikes, and then BBP folks come down and help repair them. And then they also do follow-up to help folks connect to the actual BBP program and really empowering people to know how to repair their own bikes. And most of the folks that we have that are experiencing homelessness that have bikes are using them all of the time, and they're mostly using them for employment. So this is really a lifeline for folks to be able to maintain income, to be able to transition out of homelessness.
And then I know that you guys, have had this partnership for, a few years now, but what's the importance of having that partnership with BBP specifically?
Yeah, well, I think there are multiple things that happen. One, it empowers folks to have some kind of control in their lives because there's a lot that's out of control. And when most of our folks have experienced trauma. And when folks experience trauma, when you can give them something that they can control, it actually helps heal the trauma. So I feel like it's like a step in the space of actually healing folks' trauma. It also gives them access to the greater community because I don't know if anybody's not had access to a vehicle, but it can be really crippling to not be able to get around. So it gives folks access to the greater community. And we hear from folks that it really gives them a space to decompress because we have homes and we can go to them and you can escape all of the stressors in life in your home, but they don't have a home and they don't have a space to be able to decompress. So we hear from folks that oftentimes when they're riding their bikes, it's the only space that they have to kind of decompress from the stress that they're experiencing.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate both of you guys being here with me. And we've been talking with all these organizations, so just go out, give. This is the last day. You guys have till 11:59 today to give. So we're going to send it back to the studio, and hopefully we'll have a lot more in store for the rest of the morning.
Yes, I'm excited to see just how much is raised today up until midnight. We've raised about $1 million since yesterday at this time, so let's hope that momentum continues.
More Wake Up Idaho after this.